we're addressing general fears. Fears are one of the strongest known forces that drives humanity now. Almost everything that we have in the media, almost everything that we have that the government provides for us, and everything that we see within the entertainment industry is laced with fear. Okay, so it's not something that you're going to make your way out of if you consistently are online, or if you're consistently watching television. It is something that you're going to be bombarded with. Given the fact that you're bombarded with these fears and these negativities, this is going to be something that is going to layer into your system. This is going to be something that will attach itself to your subconsciousness, your memories, everything that you do in life. You'll be faced with X amount of fears. And so it is important to understand that negativity, and that's primarily what this is about, is negativity, is how this is going to play a defining role in how you operate in life. Will the fears and negativity prevent you from moving forward with your life, taking chances that may be beneficial for you, or if it's going to be something that's going to hold you back? I know tons of people who are scared of the idea of success. I know tons of people who are scared of the idea of failure. And what fear does is it often keeps you locked in a singular position. And it doesn't matter whether it's a success or a failure. A lot of people will choose to stay right where they're at to avoid the idea of either succeeding too much or having to go back and say, start the drawing board again and go, well, I had a failure, so now I have to stand back up and do this again. Well, a lot of people will just stick with what's comfortable as opposed to doing what is natural for being able to progress forward. The other part of negativity entails those who always harness a lot of hatred, a lot of anger for those who do move forward and do have successes in life. And so when these things are penetrating you and these things are rising up in you, when you see that there is someone who has moved forward, how does that make you feel? Generally, I've noticed that for the majority of Westerners, there is a lot of resentment that happens when a friend sees another friend move forward and do something amazing. There's a lot of jealousy that goes in line with that. And you can't be around these people because they always have something negative, something fearful, something hateful to say about, someone else's progress. And they seem to be more in line with when someone has a failure, they're right there to point it out, or they're right there to pretend to be your friend, claiming that they're helping to pick you up. There are certain people that you can't even talk with them unless you're talking about something negative. I know many people like that. You can have conversations with them, and if you move the conversation to something positive, they're right there to bring it down to something negative. Well, these are character flaws. They're not good traits to have. These are the things that make it unbearable for many people to be around you. And you have to actually dissect the reason why you would sit there and provide negative caveats to something that could be beautiful and positive. Given the fact that our society tends to do this because we are capitalistic, and a lot of what I'm talking about is institutional as well. We've been trained to be capitalistic, and that is, of course, to succeed at someone else's expense, to succeed at their failures. So, of course, when someone fails, oftentimes this means, this is a doorway opening for me to walk in and succeed where they just fell right out the bottom. If we consistently think that way, then we're not going to be the type of people that are going to help one another. And you have to decide for yourself. Am I a positive person in general, or am I a negative person? Do I make people feel better around me? And you have to ask yourself also, what do I want? Do I want to make people feel negative when they're around me, or do I want to make people feel positive, happy, wonderful? And I had decided a while ago that when I'm around others, I definitely want them to smile and to have a good time when they're around me. I don't want them to feel that I'm overlording on them somehow, or that I'm seeking their demise in any way, shape, or form. And these are the things that one has to ask themselves when they feel that swell, that negativity, that anger rising up within them to say something negative to someone when that person is providing nothing but positivity. When you feel that, that is when you have to start going, okay, what is it within me that wants to see this person fail? What is it within me that wants to hurt or break this person down? Because again, these are character flaws. These are things that we need to look at and get rid of if we want to create a better society. Societies don't just create themselves. It takes every single person and everyone to contribute. And if you have people that are there that are always trying to tear down what it is you're trying to build up, then you have to also eliminate that from your equation. If you're around people who are negative, remove yourself from that so that way you don't have to be poisoned by that field, and vice versa. If you're around people who are positive and you're primarily negative, you should recognize what is in you that is trying to poison what is within them. Make a list, as I have stated before. Meditate. Go into that deep state where it's the quiet space, and then you're allowing yourself to reflect back all the things in your life of where you have sabotaged someone else, or where you have looked down upon someone or made someone feel badly because they were trying to accomplish something good in life. But understand that it's not entirely just a flaw within yourself, because our institutions have taught us and have bred us to be this way. So don't shoulder all of the guilt yourself, but try to change these things and make yourself better. Eternal love.